Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Richard Chaplin and the founder and chief executive of the Managing Partners Forum, and I'm your proud host for today's ceremony. Now, the awards that we are about to celebrate are Management Excellence Awards, and they recognize the vital contribution of management to the business of professional services firms. Now, as you'll hear from many of the winning entries, that contribution was vital during the pandemic, at times verging on existential. Now, in common with all forum events, the awards have an important educational dimension. So I'll be conducting live interviews with a representative from each of the winning firms on the challenges that they faced and how they went about resolving them. And I'm sure you'll be inspired by hearing about their fantastic achievements. As you know, the Forum's awards are grouped under three themes, each with multiple categories. And these are the themes, you can see them on the slide. So helping your clients be more productive, enabling your community to flourish, and making your business more productive. Now, in addition to announcing winners for each category, we will also be recognizing 3 Best in Theme winners at the end of the ceremony. And we're also giving an Exceptional Achievement Award to an individual who has made a significant contribution to our sector. So let's start with the client theme, and let's remind ourselves of the description that was so important in shaping submissions for this theme. And I'm reading here: the pandemic has brought clarity over the advisors who are truly client-centric. Does your frontline describe themselves solely by reference to their expertise, law, accountancy, architecture, or also by their contribution to their clients? Right, ladies and gentlemen. And we now come to the final category for the client theme. So the sponsor for that theme, for Best Enhanced Solutions for Clients, is Future. Now, I'm really sorry, but David unfortunately can't be here today. So I'm going to play David's role as the MC. But let's move on now and actually work out who are the finalists, who are the shortlisted firms that were put forward for this particular category. So here they are. First of all, it was Denton's. The second finalist, the second shortlisted firm was Lancer Group from the US of A. Third is Shoesmiths. I wonder if they can be successful again, who knows? And lastly, it's Waitman's. So let's look and let's work out who is in the joint second place. In joint second place are Denton's and Waitman's. So congratulations to both of you. And now it's up to me, because David sadly can't be with us, to announce the winner. And the winner is Shoesmiths. So please welcome Nancy Allen to the stage. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Thanks so much.
Fantastic. Really, really good. Fantastic news. So I'll just tell people a little bit about what your entry was all about. It's an extensive non-lawyer-led client listening program, and that effectively revealed lots of business needs that extended way beyond legal advice. So the firm worked collaboratively with the clients to provide a range of tailored solutions, and we'll go into some of those in a minute. Now, I'm going to be asking you a few questions, if that's okay.
That's great.
Switch to me alone now, because it looks better on the video. And first of all, you talk about it being a non-lawyer-led initiative in your submission. That's not necessarily the same as non-lawyer-led delivery. So to what extent is the delivery being through your management team or being outsourced to external specialists?
Yeah, there's no external specialists involved here. So we have a team of non-lawyers who do client listening with our top clients, and we get feedback from them. And some of the feedback is around kind of value-added services and where we can add value to our clients. And often these can be to do with their business goals and their personal goals, which aren't necessarily kind of legal related. And we have a team of support staff at Shoesmiths who can help actually deliver some of these. So that there's things like team coaching and mentoring support that we've been able to get our learning and development team involved in. So it's very much kind of our internal support teams supporting us, our clients.
I'm going to sort of pick you up on two words there, which I absolutely hate: the notion of a non-lawyer. I always think, if I did a geography degree, would I refer to the rest of the world as non-geographers? I don't think so. And support, again, I mean, we're all, I think without the business managers, the firms couldn't make any money, and the partners need to be reminded of that very often. So I heard what you said, but I just really wanted to kind of share my soapbox points on those, because I actually do think that it's really important that the contribution of everybody in the team is given equal weight in the language as well as in the practice. But tell me more about your client excellence team. How is that adding value?
So again, that's people like the relationship managers who have this client-facing role. And I think the reason we do call them non-lawyers, I think it's quite unique that we do have non-lawyers who have a client-facing role at Shoesmiths and are looking at ways that we can add to our client relationships. So the client excellence team is trying to kind of bring that to life a bit more, and to look at all the staff at Shoesmiths and how everybody contributes to the client experience. So it's not just the lawyers who do that, but it's all of the support teams as well. And client excellence is helping to bring those together and look at ways that kind of every interaction that we have with the client, how we can improve that and make it the very best it can be.
So who would be on that? I mean, you've talked about in general, but is it 10 people, 20 people? I mean, how big is the team, the client excellence team?
So the client excellence team at the moment, there's 10 people in that. So it's largely from the business development team, but we are looking to get people from the different support teams and directorates, as well as legal advisors, working on various projects. So we're going through a process at the moment which is looking at all of the interactions we have with clients and how we can improve those. And each of those projects will involve kind of small project teams to look at those, and that'll draw across the whole firm. So whilst the client excellence team is kind of at the core, it'll be a very kind of collaborative way of working.
So you're then creating almost like subgroups which then deal with particular projects as they emerge.
That's exactly right.
Excellent. And the other, you also talk about a client forum in your submission, at a monthly client forum, and is that for clients as well, or is that only for people who work for Shoesmiths?
Client forum is so it's our chairperson, our chief executive, divisional heads, business development director, and we come together to share the client voice. So we share what clients are telling us about kind of their feedback on Shoesmiths, or key areas that they want us to look at, areas we can improve, areas that we do very well. So it's basically bringing kind of that senior management team and those kind of the board of directors together to make sure that they're listening very carefully to the client voice, and then can act on the feedback, and ensuring that that's all factored into the decisions they're making kind of on strategy. So it is an internal group client forum, but it's very much about kind of shining that client voice into the decisions that they make.
So maybe bring a non-exec director in to be a genuine client, possibly in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at trying to set up a kind of a client forum that is made up of clients, so we can run ideas past those clients. So hopefully that's something that we'll look to kind of kick off this year. So yeah, exciting times.
Brilliant. And just the last question is, you mentioned a minute ago in the client forum that your CEO is involved. I mean, how active has their involvement been in this program?
Yeah, really active, actually. We've got a new CEO, so he just started in May, and he's been client partner for a number of our strategic clients for a long time, and his kind of investment in client relationship development and client listening has been particularly strong. So he's been a real advocate for this. So I think having him kind of at the helm, he's really supporting client excellence, and client excellence is a real kind of key point for his kind of strategic direction now. So the CEO will definitely be kind of spearheading this.
And is he also reaching out and talking to CEOs at clients, or is that all done through your frontline advisors?
No, he does that as well. So we have our client listening program, which is kind of speaking to key clients, but then we also try and set up for our CEO and chairperson to speak to their kind of equivalents at our clients as well, so that they're speaking to their peers. So yeah, we have our own CEO and chairperson kind of listening program as well. So yeah, they're very, very involved in not just the relationships that they're kind of involved in and know about anyway, but going out to as many clients as they can to have those discussions.
Oh, that is so much magic to my ears, music to my ears, because for the forum for the last 20 plus years has been almost banging on in a sort of fairly aggressive way, saying that you really, your client CEO actually really does want to hear from you. And it's not just about you listening to them. It's about you sharing with them. How do you cope in a world where you report to your sales force because they're not used to that? How do you cope in a world where people ignore your email or whatever it happens to be? So I think that's really positive. And I think that's probably one of the reasons, again, why the judges were happy to give you the award. So if I may now, Nancy, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations again. There's a trophy winging its way through the post to you next week, which you can put in pride of place somewhere. Now that we're all hybrid, I'm not sure where that is, but I'm sure you'll work it out. And in the meantime, I would like to now thank you again, and we move on to the next category. So bye for now, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the home straight, and with the other two Best in Theme awards. Best in Client Theme. And these are the finalists. A&L Goodbody for collaboration with clients, and Shoesmiths, who won both new and enhanced solutions. But we're going to have to find out which one is the theme winner, because that isn't obvious, I suspect, for you. So let's now move on and let's look who is the winner. And the winner is Shoesmiths. So please welcome back Nancy Allen. So okay, so Nancy, tell me just a quick question, but how do you feel about your firm winning a Best in Theme award as well as the category award?
I think we're absolutely delighted with that. It's great. We do so much work and with our clients and around kind of client focus. So to get recognised for the overall theme is really exciting for us.
Fantastic. Well, I shall leave you with that happy thought and look forward to the trophy, because you don't just get one trophy now, you're going to get two of them. So something even better, as they say. So congratulations again, Nancy. And I will now, if I may, move on to the next category.
Thanks so much. Now.
That really concludes the awards for this year. And I wanted to congratulate all the winners and say better luck next year to everyone else. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully see you next year for the 21st anniversary of these unique awards. And hopefully, one never quite knows in life, they'll be face to face. So thank you again.